Wouldn't it be wonderful to enjoy the benefits of great health naturally, without all the potential side effects associated with drugs and surgeries? Well, you can. What have you been waiting for? Jingloma, as the Chinese call it, has been working now for over 5,000 years. Of course, us Westerners know of Jingloma by the term acupuncture. First, I'd like to take you back in time over 5,000 years, where we'll examine the origin of acupuncture. This ancient system of healing appears to have actually originated in the Middle East. Then it found its way to India for a period of at least 800 years, before eventually arriving in China. Of course, acupuncture became very popular in China and went on to stand the test of time, as it is now an important part of Chinese culture. During a Richard Nixon presidential visit to China in 1970, one of the president's aides fell ill and regained his health thanks to acupuncture. The news media then picked up on this fascinating alternative way of healthcare, thus familiarizing the American public with acupuncture for the very first time. Then in 1971, a handful of American doctors of chiropractic went over to China, learned acupuncture, and brought it back to the States. The more correct term for the system of healing that we refer to as acupuncture is Meridian Therapy. A meridian is a channel where energy flows located just under the skin. There are 12 major meridians located on both sides of the body. These include the stomach meridian, the heart meridian, and the small intestine meridian, to name just a few. For example, the lung meridian starts just under the collarbone and flows down the front of the arm. It flows down the front of the arm, ending on the thumb. There are several numbered points along each meridian. These are the points which are treated using Meridian Therapy. Acupuncture is but one form of Meridian Therapy, though. Meridian Therapy can also be performed using many other methods to stimulate the meridian points. These include electric stimulation, the use of a tapping instrument, thumb or finger pressure, or even use of a low-level laser beam. Of course, acupuncture is the correct term for the one form of meridian therapy that does use needles to stimulate the meridian points. According to traditional Chinese medical beliefs, the human body is capable of maintaining a relatively stable internal environment, and interference in this environment results in an imbalance of energy in the meridians, and disease is then free to occur. This interference can result from external forces such as cold, wind, or dampness, or from internal forces such as stress, emotional upset, or even organic malfunction. A good analogy for this is like tuning in a radio station. If your radio is tuned to 98.7, you get music. But if it's tuned to either 98.6 or 98.8, you get shh. That's right, static or interference. The goal of meridian therapy then is to balance or fine-tune the proper flow of energy within the meridians, thus removing interference and restoring the body to its normal, stable internal environment. There are actually 4 uses of meridian therapy. They are the prevention of disease, treatment of sickness or disease, pain control, and anesthesia. In ancient China, the physician's major role, and thus meridian therapy's main role, was the prevention of disease. The 2 main reasons that I use meridian therapy in my practice at Austin Family Chiropractic in Verdun, Illinois, are for the treatment of sickness or disease and for pain control. Finally, it's also important to note that besides balancing the body's energy patterns, acupuncture has also been shown to speed up healing time, improve circulation, and speed up nerve growth after an injury. We know Meridian Therapy has many positive effects on the human body. And Jingloma is a very holistic form of healthcare that has been working now, with or without needles, for over 5,000 years.